Welcome to Silverstone, home of the British Grand Prix. This iconic track held the very first World Championship Formula One race back in 1950, and it's a firm favourite amongst the fans and drivers alike. We're nearly ready for the start of today's race, but in the meantime, let's take a look at the grid.
How's it going, guys, and welcome to the very first F1 2015 video on the channel, and we're kicking it off with a series that I loved on 2014, which ended that game. It is, of course, Last to First, where we start at the back of the field and try and win in a 50% race, and this is a special one because it's live on YouTube. If you're watching this now, streamed, this is going to be quite a very interesting race, being in the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel, as you guys picked it in the votes. If you guys want to see this as a series for doing this for every track on the game, let me know in the comments below and hit the like button. The more likes we get, the more I will do this as a series down the line. We're using a setup that I used for the TT, so it's going to be a bit more challenging for me, but may help me a bit as well. It's a strategy here on the screen, but we're going to start off with the option tyres, so we're going to be on the same strategy as the leaders, just to make it more interesting down the line. We've got a one-stop strategy apparently according to the game, so well, may be interesting. Maybe we may tactically do a two-stop here on there, so we'll see how it goes. Make sure you haven't already, guys, to subscribe if you haven't already for more F1 content. From today onwards is daily content, so make sure you haven't already to subscribe. There's a lot of good action I've got coming to the channel. So without further ado, let's begin this race for the British Grand Prix. Starting at last on the grid with Kimi Raikkonen. So here we go. I apologise, I think it was Sebastian Vettel there. But anyway, lights are out. And obviously we're going to get a bit of a bad start, obviously, because the game gives the AI a lot of traction control at the start of the race. So, oh, we hit the back of Roberto Merri already, so that's not a good start. So, and we're given the legal overtake on Merri, which is pretty reasonable, so we'll let him through. So technically we're back last again. So let's see if we can do this then from... So not the best of starts, but at least the game's given me a fair penalty there, so I'll take that. Haven't really driven as Kimi Raikkonen or the Ferrari in this game, so it should be quite interesting how we do this. So obviously going for a very high wings for this race, obviously with a lot of fuel in the car, so it's going to be quite difficult, but we'll see how we do in this race. 26 laps, quite a long one, so as we're going to try and go down the inside of Roberto Merri, and we get it done into Cops. So there's one place gained already, so the game's telling me 9th place, so pretty reasonable, I would say. Get onto the back of Will Stevens in the other manner, as we're going to go past him now. Brown is outside, down the hanger straight. Position gained up to 18th place, so not the best of starts for us, I'm going to say, in any challenges I've done on this, on any F1 games. We go very wide there, getting a bit of dirty F from Fernando Alonso's Honda there, Clown Honda, as Hamilton is already on that too already, so we've got a lot of work to do here. So we're going to start another lap. Lap 2. So we may try and take Alonso here, but no point really. It's too early to make a move into turn 1. Bit risky there.
We're near the beginning of the race, so we're pretty heavy with fuel at the moment.
Ooh, braked a bit too late there, and he went to the back of Alonso. Obviously I'm saving fuel at the start of the stint, and to save tyre wear as well on the rears. So I'm not really too fussed at the minute. The gap's not that far from the leaders, as you can see, so don't have to worry at this point. Obviously the cars in front of me are on the medium tyre, which is obviously the option for this race, with the orange stripe tyre being the prime, so got a nice exit there, nice traction from that corner. We're going to go past Fernando Alonso, round is outside into Maggott and Beckett. Obviously not the best of lines through there, but we get the move done. Going to go on the outside of Marcus Ericsson, but we've gone wide. And we're back down to 17th, so it's not the best of starts for us, but we've got plenty of time. Still a long way to go. bit of a train here, so I've got to be very careful not to get any damage. Because they're all going to be look, they're all checking up, so bit of a problem here. But we're getting two. Oh god, the Jensen Button there is coming down our inside. But we're up to 15th. And the DRS is now enabled, so we made a move. Someone's trying to make a move into turn 1. That's brave from Maldonado, who's going to make the mistake from that trying to overtake, and we're up to 14th place.
Okay, the boots aren't looking too warm at this point. We should have plenty of life left in them. Let's make sure we keep managing them properly.
We get DRS now, but who's this behind us? I do not know, because my game doesn't allow me to look back on the Fanatec wheel, so bit of a glitch. Still got a bit of a mountain to climb here. Oh, as we just tapped there, just got glued really to Carlos Sainz, and we gained a position there, so not really pleasantly surprised by that, but down the inside of so we've got a bit of a cheeky lock up there, and we've just been spun by Hulkenberg, so that's a great sight. That's not what I wanted, so lost the traction there, so I think something's wrong with my pedal, so I might have to check it in a minute. Not what I wanted to do in a stream, but I have to. I see the AI are a bit more aggressive on the game though, so obviously this is going to be a lot harder now on 2015 than 2014. You can see Hamilton there has already pulled away a massive gap. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to take the corner in. We may have just had a bit of who's this on the inside now? Oh, it's Pastor Maldonado, that's all I wanted to see. He was just completely pushing me wider off the track, nearly. I had to drop it to flipping 5th gear. Round cops, that's a bit of a shock for me. Well, I've got some clean air now, so I can really give it the full beans as we go on now. Not far away from pitting as well, lap 11 actually, but the tyres are going off already. The front left looks a bit nice and crispy. Not the line I want. I might have to put a bit more downforce on in the pit stop, so that's what I'm planning on doing anyway, so I'm matching race pace, which is quite nice to know, but I'm using fuel to do it, so I've just gone a bit too wide there. But nice to know I'm pulling away from Pastor Maldonado now, so that's always a good sign. Cop's a bit better than normal. It's too early on the gas. So I feel like
due to pit within the next couple of laps.
Hamilton's already... Oh, look at the cars up ahead. This is going to be quite nice. Oh, locking him again.
You're 5/10 a lap quicker than Perez. Okay, just to advise you, we're expecting the tyre grip to start falling off noticeably around now, but this set should be okay for a while longer despite that.
It's always good to hear. Tyres will last a bit longer than normal, so these guys who do the qualifying times on their medium tyres will be struggling. They may even pit earlier than us, so wait and see.
Perez is 5 seconds ahead of you, 5 to Perez.
So already gaining a bit of time on Prez, but we've just braked too quickly for the corner, which does really affect you on this game, which is quite good, really. You can't shift very quickly now. Just need to check one thing on the brakes, so hold on, guys. Do apologise, but this is more important than anything, because my brake pedal is loose, so I've just had to quickly just get it back in again. So many apologies. Right, the brake pedal's back in again, so it wasn't fully in, you see, so I was blocking quite a bit, and I've just gone wide because of that. Right, I should be fine now. I just need to test the brakes now. So, courtesy of Fanatec this is, so seems a bit better. Seems a lot better. Alright, let's go on. That's what happens when you brake too quickly. Oh, my tyre. Oh, look, front left doesn't look nice. It's not very nice at all. I may have to pit a bit earlier, so I may do a 2-stop strategy and hope for the best, really. I'm not that far, I'm about... Oh god, lock it up again, come on. Let's move it back again. How are the tyres looking?
Starting fuel is now being used, so that's 3/4 remaining. 3/4.
Oh, that's a big corner cut there. Didn't want to do that. I could do like a massive undercut here and try and gain a lot of position. So obviously it's been, I've had a lot of stuff on recently. That's why it's been a bit of a delay in videos. As I've just gone wide again. As people are pitting early, so we may just take the gamble now and pit now onto prime tyres. But as I said, I've been away as much because some of you may not know my uncle passed away and it really hit me hard. So I haven't really been thinking about anything else. So it's been hard for me to make videos really, but oh well. Just made the quick adjustment on the downforce, so I'm on to prime tyres. So hopefully this 2-stop strategy is going to work for us. So see how it goes. As we leave the pits, it's going to be probably 18th, I think.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
We're not going to do that. We're going to be doing a new strategy. Going on another set of options for the final stint, so whoa, a lot of cold, they're definitely cold tyres, that's ridiculous, but oh well. Look at these up to temperature. Haven't really tried out the Prime tyres out, so this should be quite interesting.
The car behind has just fitted the option tyres. Car behind now running the options.
Oh, someone's on the option tyres. Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay. Sainz pitted on lap 7 with coming off the Prime tyres. That's very interesting. There's Roberto Merri in front of us. Obviously we've got a quicker car than him, so this should be quite a doddle. As our tyres are getting up to temperature now. Is he going to pit? I hope he pits. No, he won't. Let's go down the inside of him. There's a few people in the pit lane coming out, so we're going to be quite close to the train when we came in on our pit stop, so yeah, we gained a lot of time on Perez, so that's good. Obviously I'm concentrating so hard on this race, I want to do well here. Still in +2, so that's always a good sign. The more downforce is actually helping us here. Perez is on the options again, so quite interesting strategies going on here by the teams here. Perez is on the options and now I'm on the Prime, so I mean it's good to see the change in strategies, so it should be quite nice to see. Oh, it's just Brandon me just checked right in front of us there. That's nice. Nice Perez. I'm going to probably be a sitting duck. Oh no, we've got DRS, that's always good.
Hamilton's in first place.
Yeah, we know Hamilton's leading, we don't need to know that. Oh, it's much better turning now. That wing adjustment has helped us here. Getting a bit of oversteer, but not that much. Got to be careful on throttle as well, inputs. NASA's getting held up here by Will Stevens, who's in 12th place. What the hell? I've seen it all now. Ooh, lots of oversteer there on exit. But we get DRS luckily from Felipe Nasr, who's gone past Will Stevens now.
Use that advantage to get past.
He's on the inside of Will Stevens. Oh my god, that was close.
Just dipped under the 30 kilo mark in terms of fuel. We have 30 kilos of fuel remaining.
30 kilos of fuel. I don't think Perez is going to make a move here. I would be impressed if he doesn't.
Should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Thanks. Let us know. I've got Checo all over the back of us. I wonder what Naz is on. Obviously Perez is going to be quicker than us because he's on options, but maybe I can get these tyres to about lap 19.
Changing your brake balance forward.
Come on, Naz, get out of the way. You're going too slow. Holding us up, mate. Well, at least it's proved a point that this is going to be a lot harder than I thought. It's gone too wide again. Oh, he's got DRS again.
A bit faster than the car ahead. Your best chance of making a pass is through sector 1.
Just think, what if we weren't in that tangle with Hulkenberg? Where would we be? Because Hamilton's already in the middle sector, well, in the last sector, so it's about Obviously he's got a pit stop ahead of us, but he obviously has to pit, so...
The car behind is running on full revs. Mix 3, he's going to attack.
Alright, let's try and get past NASA now with the DRS. Come on. Look at the speed we get from the draft there. Up to 12th place. Next up is the young gun, Max Verstappen. There's someone in the. There's a couple of people in the pit lane now, so this should be interesting. Jensen Button's in. And we're into the points paying positions as NASA's gone. Wow, that's a. Oh, we've gone past around him again, so that's quite intriguing, that one corner.
60% of our starting fuel remains. That's 60% of our starting fuel.
Well, I mean, that's a good sign. 60%'s been, well, 60%'s left, and we're up to half distance, so that's always a good sign in terms of fuel. Oh god, turned in too early there. Didn't know NASA was there, but... Oh, our tyres looking... look okay. Should have put more tyre pressure maybe. Generate more heat. Get these up to temperature quite quickly, because these primes are just not good, so... Hamilton's crossed the line, so he's about a sector ahead, so this is very difficult, but no hope and pray. You never know. These guys ahead of me will pit again for the prime, so which I'm quite surprised that they've done that, so very surprised. Just starting to see some wear in the tyres. It's gone up too wide there. As Perez has got past Felipe Nasr, who's up into 10th place. So how are we doing at the minute? Pulling away from Perez and Nasr now, which is quite good. Gaining very slowly on Verstappen, who I believe is on the option, so need to be quite vigilant on that. Slowly getting a bit of time on Hamilton, it seems, with his clean air. Gaining a bit on Verstappen as well. Too wide again. So we approach half distance now.
Verstappen's losing around 5/10 to each lap.
Oh, that's a big corner cut, that is. Oh.
We have 25 kilograms of fuel left in the tank. 25 kilos of fuel remains.
I think I deserved that corner cut, really, that lock up. If you guys want to see this as a weekly thing, well, not weekly thing, a regular series where I do all 20 rounds of the championship, then let me know. And I've got a little bit of a interesting challenge as well for you guys as well, where I'm going to probably do a giveaway at the end of the series if you guys want me to do this as a series. If you guys can predict the exact number of wins I get for 20 races, then you'll win a prize. So just thought I'd put that out there for anyone watching this live. I'll probably explain more of it in the next stream for this, or next episode. But for this one, we may as well kick it off with a live one. So Lost a bit of time here to Verstappen, I think. Yeah, lost a bit of time.
Finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
I need to put actually more wing actually. That's if I'm very fast up on that. Just get that on the throttle. Might put some more wing on.
Adjusting the aero on your next stop.
Which helps a bit.
Right, 50% fuel remaining. 50% of our starting fuel load remains.
Cheeky lock up there. Some mistakes now that we'll do that. Might be nicely tempted to stop a bit earlier for the options. Gain more time on Verstappen as the tyres are starting to go off in front of me, so they'll be going on to the primes in a minute. Well, we'll be going on to the options for our final stint as someone dives into the pits. Roman Grosjean pits.
Grosjean is in the pit lane.
Really push now once these primes. They get a bit cooked, I will say. It's also a bit dusty, so what's happened here then? Some smoke here. Oh, hello. There's a Williams gone off. No idea what happened there. But there's a Williams gone off. Who's retired from the race, so we gained a position. That was pretty weird, that. Just gone a bit too wide there with the marbles. Well, at least the AI, I don't have to use the AI mistakes mod now that I used on 2014, because that happened.
The fuel situation at the moment, we have 20 kilos remaining. That's 20 kilos.
That was very surprising, that is. Hopefully you guys saw that. Might put the ante up and go a bit on the fuel. Pulling away from Felipe Nasr. We could get a top 5 here potentially.
Okay, I'm keeping an eye on our tyre condition here, and I don't think we can rely on them much longer.
As Verstappen pits. So we're doing very well already with these primes. Saved them quite a lot, so
Hamilton's out in front.
doing very well at the minute, so I've turned too early there. Oh, that's not a good corner. So Ricciardo's 14 seconds up the road, so don't think I'm going to gain him unless he hits again.
The engine is running a bit hot. Mind the revs and wheel spin. Let's bring that temperature down.
Now I've got to bring the temperature down, which is actually quite a good point actually, because if the engine gets too hot, you'll lose power. So that's quite a good thing they've put in. I'm just going to show you the. You can see that the engine is absolutely hot, so it's going to be very smooth on the gear changes now. Do some short shifts as well.
Okay, we've lost over half of our initial fuel load now. We're down to 40% fuel.
too wide there. We're going to stay out for another lap or pit. So Felipe Massa's up to 6th place. So I wonder if he has pitted. So we'll try and make a gap and then hunt him down on options. So we can see Daniel Ricciardo there as well, so just not too wide. The tyres are definitely going off the cliff now. How's our tyres looking? Oh, that front left doesn't look nice. Losing a bit of time now, so don't know where Massa is, so should be quite interesting where he is on track. Still, top 5, I'll take it. I will take a top 5, considering we had a spin. Just shows you that Legend AI is going to be very difficult. But I mean, we'll give it our best shot, whatever the track is and what car choice you pick. So we will go into the pits this time for our final stop, onto another set of option tyres, so we'll see how we go on that. Down we go. Hopefully this puts us onto a set of yep, so Massa's gone ahead of us, so Massa's our rival now for the end of this race. Probably Daniel Kvyat maybe? Yep. So we've got Kvyat and Massa in front of us on prime tyres, so let's see how we do. Hopefully get ahead of Grosjean maybe? Get ahead of Grosjean? No, Grosjean pips us to the pit lane. But luckily we stay ahead of Max Verstappen, which is quite good, so he's got cold tyres, so it will be a bit iffy. First, raise the ante a bit. Oh, the grip is just so good now. The extra downforce as well we made on the pit stop is helping us as well. We can really give it the full beans now and just push. Plus we've got a ton load of fuel as well saved, so we can really attack. We're already gaining on Grosjean, who is running very slowly. Who is on prime tyres as we're going to go on the outside, but Grosjean bites it off barely, it says. But let's get some slipstream from Grosjean, go down his inside. We move up to 7th place. Next up is Daniel Kvyat, as we've only got 7 laps to go.
3 places ahead of you, just 3 places.
Got a lot of work to do now. These guys in front will be struggling on their primes, so we've got 10 seconds to gain on Kvyat. So in 7 laps it is possible. You can see him on the map. Nice to know that Grosjean is saving fuel. Doesn't tell me the delta times, which is quite concerning, so I don't know if he's in DRS range still, or... cheeky cut again. This one's very deep, and again too deep. The only positives, we're putting away from Grosjean a bit slowly. As you can see there, we've gained 2 seconds already on Romain Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat. Oh, massive oversteer. Eight seconds is the gap. Oh, touch the curb, didn't help.
We're now down to our last quarter of a tank. That's 25% fuel remaining.
Quarter of a tank left. Should be fine. It's about 6 and a bit laps, so we may have to save some fuel at some point. Got +1, so any positives?
Data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least.
That's a good sign. Nice, good grip levels of grip. So seems going to be pretty fine for tyre wear. So oh god, don't lose it here. Who's this in front of the screen? Wow, Kvyat's lost a lot of time. So. Don't know what's going on. We've gone purple apparently, according to the track map. So really push now. Let's see what time I'm going to get here.
Okay, fantastic.
Oh, fastest lap. So we just took a second off our fastest lap. That's quite good. We finally get the fastest lap of the race right at the end of the race. It's nice to see 75 people are watching this. Let's try and get to 100 guys if we can. If you're watching this live, would be amazing. As we're hunting down Kvyat in front of us.
Okay, there's 10 kilos of fuel left. 10 kilos of fuel.
Plus we may have to save fuel at some point as well. So my main aim is to get past Kvyat and then fuel save, depending on the gap to Massa, who's in front of Kvyat at the minute. So we'll see. Oh god, gone too deep. We've already gained. Look at the time as Vettel beats our time. That's just fantastic. Thanks, Vettel. Cheers. Moment of fame. But Kvyat is struggling on his tyres, on those primes. We go around the outside, but he just pushes us off there. But we're not going to try and do the illegal overtake, so we'll stay behind. Kvyat is struggling on his tyres. Just gets so much grip at the last corner. And we're up to 6th place. Massa's 14 seconds off the road, so bit of a miracle now. Hopefully Massa's tyres will go off as well. As that is just shocking to see the tyre wear just drop off that much. That's surprising, that is. As Vettel, oh god, bit of a lock, bit of an issue with the brakes there, pushed us a bit off the track. But Vettel again sets the fastest lap, so it's nice to see the two Ferraris have the fastest time in the race, so we can take that away from this. You can see the gap already, we've pulled away from Kvyat already, so there's quite a lot of blobs ahead, so maybe a hint of a possible fifth place on the cards here, maybe?
Seeing some signs of abrasion on your tyres now. They should still be good to roll, but they won't be at their best.
Well, that's not a good sign. We've gained a second on Massa already on this lap, or on that lap. He's probably there. We've only got 3 laps to go, so I'm just hoping the tyres don't blow up here. So just keeping an eye on fuel as well. Oh god, gone a bit too wide. Nice to see JD here. Good to see you, JD. Seeing you in the chat and the comments. Got 2 and a bit laps to go. Don't think we're going to catch up to Massa in front of her. Oh, that's another corner cut there. There's some damage up here, so what's happened here? Who's this? Who's that? Is that Mana? And we just took like nearly 3 seconds off Massa already on this lap. Roberto Meri. But that's let us through, thank you very much. Hello, Vettel's in the pits. Why is Vettel in the pits? Why is he in? Very strange, but we're going to get 5th place, so top 5 is now definite. I wonder what happened. That's very strange. Very strange, that is.
Brakes at optimal temperature. Brakes at optimal temperature.
Very interesting.
First place.
Hamilton's probably starting his final lap in a minute, so looks like it's going to be a top 5, which I will take this as a good finish.
That's 5 kilos of fuel.
With 5 kilos of fuel left as well. That's about 3 laps, so we're just going to be safe on fuel. But I will take 5th place in a Ferrari. First time driving this offline, so I don't know what the pace is like in this car. Considering I crashed as well, didn't really help. Massa's still maintaining the pace, but our tyres have gone now. It's starting to go off. I just question why Vettel pitted. I'm very surprised to see that. Well, final lap. Oh god, gone too wide. What's the gap? 9 seconds. 2 seconds gained on Massa. If only we had another lap, another couple of laps, we would have got him. He's right there as well. He's got a lot of oversteer there when on the curbs. Well, final lap of the race. There's Vettel there in about 8th place. As Hamilton takes the victory, obviously showing off Mercedes pace. So we've definitely not won this last to first for the potential series of this track of the series. So nice to see. Oh god, gone wide again. Well, at least it makes this series quite interesting now, considering it's going to be hard in a Ferrari, so we'll probably have to test the Mercedes out and see if that's going to be the car I have to drive for the whole challenge of the series. What's the gap to Massa? Same again, so yep, our tyres, we've lost the potential of pace now, so we're just going to keep it cool now. Very happy with my fuel usage this race, so as we come to the final couple of corners. Someone's pitting. I don't know who that is. I don't know why someone's pitting now on the last lap, but we're going to take 5th place. I'll take it from the issue we had with Hulkenberg and stuff, but I'll definitely take that. I got an achievement actually, so I can take that. That's quite good. There's Kimi Räikkönen's very happy, so I could take that.
A great drive from the
Spin on
world
autocurve
champion
spin.
Lewis Hamilton. On days like today,
That's weird.
he's just unbeatable.
I like how the
in that
top
Mercedes.
3 have done 1 stops and then everyone else has done more. Well, there's a couple of everyone's done like a range of stops. That was done 3, and everyone's done 2. Bottas was my man Bottas crashed. I didn't want to see that. Oh well. So that has been the last of first challenge, the first one on F1 2015, and I can say there's going to be plenty more down the line. If you guys want to see more of this as a series, doing all 20 races, let me know in the comments below and hit the like button. The more likes we get, the more that you guys are interested in the series on that. This is going to be a very hard challenge, so we'll see how it goes on that. To all the people watching in the stream live and watching this over again, thank you very much for watching, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more F1 content. Stay if you are watching this, because I'm going to be making some announcements at the end of this, so please stay where you are. But until next time guys, have a fantastic day wherever you're doing, and until then, I shall see you very soon. Take care. See you there.